Well, would you look at this big old gold bar. Panther platform car. What is it? 1998 Mercury Grand Marquis. 54,500 some odd miles. I'm sure you can imagine this is sort of like your typical grandpa car, which is how it ends up with the low mileage. However, unlike your typical grandpa car, this one's actually in excellent shape. Your stereotypical grandpa car is going to have a dent on every panel. The wheels are going to be scraped to hell and back, and it'll have sat for, I don't know, 10 plus years before it's up for sale. This one is not that. Very few imperfections body-wise, paint-wise. There's this little scuff here, but I bet most of that would even come off with a polisher. And it did see continuous use. Not a lot of continuous use, but continuous use, and more importantly, continuous maintenance. Not always the case. So we'll take a quick walk around it, see what there is to see on the Grand Marquis. Let's have at it. Let's get into this thing. Second gen airbags, baby. And of course, I don't know what the password guy for this is. I'm sure I can find it. It does have the manuals and such. We'll figure that out. It's just a nice car. I am in full sun here, unfortunately. Not perfect, but we're gonna make do. We will survive. Thankfully, I was able to get the photos done not in full sun. So if you want to see this, just like these weather strips, usually the stuff dries out, and this is not on this car. This stuff's all very soft and pliable and not torn up either. Happens a lot from people getting in and out. Lumbar support does its thing. Leather is soft, in good shape. Headliner's nice. It's hot out here. It's like nearly 100 degrees. So I'm gonna get in, we're gonna turn it on, and we're gonna poke around in here because the AC works. Let's fire this bad boy up, shall we? Let's go max AC over here. Outside temp, 97. So yeah, a little warm. Headlamps work. Signals. Those are working. I don't know why I went rapid fire there for a split second, but yep, we got signals. Wipers. You know. Stereo.
Radio.
The original. Works.
With Murph and Matt.
Speakers aren't blown out, which is nice. We got a tape deck. I want to say this is a BB King. I don't know. Tape is included. No, that's not BB King. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got before I get copyright struck. Ah, John Lee Hooker. Okay, that's more like it. Anyways, John Lee Hooker, cassette form, is included. Got all our speeds over here. I'm not going to have it all the way up as much as I want to because I want you to be able to hear me talk, but I do need to, for my own sanity, leave the AC running. I did test out the cruise control. Cruise control does work. Horn works. Windows. One touch auto down on the driver's side. Wrap of luxury. Locks all work. Mirrors. Drivers. Passenger. Look at that. Windows. Passenger. Up and down. Rear. Yep. Driver's rear. Yep. Not that anyone uses that. I don't know if it works, but it seems to. Hi. Headliner, pretty much perfect. Pillar trim, dashboard, all pretty much perfect. Power seat. Yep, that's going back and forth. Nope, going forward, going backwards, up, down, left, right, hold, A, B, start. That's all working. Oh, hold up. What do we have here? What are those? Ooh, Boss Skaggs. Okay. Here we go. The very best of Bobby Bland. Bland he is not. Oh, there we go. There's our guy, John Lee. There we go. Sketches of Spain. So we got a good time is what we have there. What else do we have? Oh, so I was able to get a hold of the shop that did a lot of the servicing on it in the last few years. The latest was on 1027. They did brake fluid change, they did an oil change. They replaced the coolant reservoir and then a coolant drain film. This is a very reputable shop. I've had them do work on my S2000. They are a stone's throw from my house here in Martinez. They are excellent. Other stuff they've done, well, it looks like it's pretty much just typical stuff. They did spark plugs at 41,593, power steering fluid, PCV, wiper blades at 39,000. Spare tire, I mean, they were setting the PSI in the spare tire, checking brakes, serpentine belt, a lot of kind of just typical stuff, but that's definitely worth noting because, well, this car was taken care of, and that is his same Grand Marquis. Look at this. We have the warranty guide, the maintenance book. Is this filled out? I haven't looked in here. A little bit. I think we've got some personal information over there, so we're not going to look at that. But they did, it looks like, some service stuff. 99, 4,000 miles, 01, 7,000, and then it looks like they stopped there. So we've got a couple of services in there. Got the manual. We've got the audio guide. You know, in case you know, need to know bits and pieces of that. There we go. We have the Mercury commitment. Put Mercury on your list. They're so committed they don't exist anymore. Ford Motor Company does though. There's our keyless entry code I was thinking about. So there you go. That's important to have. So that's all there. Let's toss this back real quick. We'll check out the rest of the car before we go for a drive. Oh. My cassette collection. Only had the little cassette organizer that my 924 has. It's in good shape. Really everything. Let's take a look around. Pop the trunk. Let's pop the hood. The only aftermarket thing in this car is this little you know, fancy pantsy kill switch chip dude. So you're going on vacation, you're in a sketchy part of town, you take that guy with you, and it's effectively an immobilizer. No one's stealing your ish. Paint is all excellent. Body, very excellent. There's hardly a door ding on this car. It's got this sweet, I don't know if it's dealer installed or factory paint stripe. It's faded a little bit in a couple of spots, so you know that's hand painted. You can tell by looking at it. It's kind of cool. Woo. Hot day, hot motor. There we go. Smooth as silk. The bumper corners are in good shape. The headlamps are in good shape. The grill's not cracked. Little light scuff here. But I truly think if you spend some time with a DA and some polish, about 80–90% of that looks like it'll go away. That's kind of it. Little scuff here. Not that big a deal. Just on that trim there. That looks like it might have a shot of polishing away too. Just a tiny bit there. I mean, I'm being impossibly picky here. Oh, I found our first door ding. Don't know if you could see it there. There's a little one right there. It's, whatever that is, that's sitting on top of the paint. That's going to go away. Yep, that's just nothing. It's kind of the same there, though. That might be a little scratch. I mean, I'm being obscenely picky here for a 98 Grand Marquis. However, here you go. Cavernous trunk. Really nothing exciting. We saw like 5,000 miles ago. The spare was tested. Still has air in there. Let's put our little cover back on. See, that's how you know it's the grandpa car. The faded out AAA membership sticker. But otherwise, you would never know. It's just a very, very, very nice car. Looks like there's some little bit of scuff here on top of the clear. And a little bit there. A little touch-up paint spot there. And another one there. Touch-up paint there. That's it. I mean, these tires are in excellent shape. These have a date code of... I don't see. All right, Federal. Little help? No? But, so I don't know what the date on these are, but I don't think they're that old. If you squint really hard, there's maybe some signs of aging in there, but they look good and they feel good. They certainly don't need to be addressed immediately, and I'm kind of a stickler for immediately replacing tires. But anyways, let's go drive down this twisty road here, see what she is like to do what you're probably not supposed to really do with this, at least according to good people at Ford Motor Company, and that's kind of push it hard down a tight road. But we're going to do that, and yeah, let's do it. Okay, time to drive a full-size body-on-frame Mercury down a twisty road. 99 degrees out, but I'm going to turn the AC off so you can hear what's going on. Have a camera bag on the back seat. Okay. That's it. That is a quick sprint in the 45,527 miles and counting 98 Mercury Grand Marquis. A wonderful example. Usually these kind of dinged up. This one's not. This one is great. It drives excellently. And it can be yours. So thank you for following along. If you're catching this pretty much right as this video has gone live, follow the auction along. There's going to be a link in the description below. That'll get you over to the auction of this car over at carsandbids.com. So check it out there. If you missed it, if it's like beyond a week after this video went live, and you missed out and you don't want to miss out next time, do all the YouTube things like subscribe, notification, all that stuff, because when these driving tour videos go live, there's about a 90% chance that's also when the auction's going live. So don't miss out. It is 96 degrees now, but I'm sweating, so I'm gonna put the AC on and bid you adieu. Thanks, guys. Thanks for following along.